Hey guys and girls, I guess. Welcome to today's video, which is going to be all about this brand new Fender Strat, which I recently acquired. A few of you have been asking me to talk about this new guitar, so I'm going to treat this video as a sort of new guitar day video, even though it's not new guitar day. I did get this guitar a few weeks ago. I've used it on a couple of gigs since then, and I thought I'd just make this video anyway to share with you why I bought this guitar, the sort of story behind it, and talk a bit about the specs and just give you a rundown of the different sounds that it's capable of producing. So this is my first ever Fender Strat. I have owned a Strat style guitar in the past, but that was like 12 years ago, and I haven't played a Strat, or I haven't owned a Strat since then. So this is my first real Fender Strat. It is a Fender Custom Shop 60s Relic, so it's like a reissue of a Fender Strat from the 60s. So it's a totally vintage spec. There's absolutely nothing modern about this guitar in any way, which is fine by me because it plays great and it sounds great, and that's why I bought it. So I did buy this from Guitar in Glasgow, which is, in my opinion, the best guitar shop in Scotland. They have an amazing range of awesome gear, but more importantly, their staff are just super, super friendly and helpful people, which made the whole process of buying this thing so much more comfortable. And yeah, I really do appreciate it when staff in music shops are helpful and willing to give you plenty of time to try out gear and stuff. It's always nice. So I saw that they had this Fiesta Red Strat on their website, and I've always wanted a Fiesta Red Strat because of players like Gary Moore and John Frusciante. So I saw they had this on their website. I went through to Glasgow to try it out, and I also tried out another pre-owned custom shop Strat that was in black and was also a Relic. And I tried the two out, and in the end I decided to go for this one. They were both great guitars, but this one sort of spoke to me more. It just played great and felt great from the moment I picked it up. Now, I know a lot of people have mixed opinions on Relic guitars, and here's my take on it. Personally, I don't give a shit. If it plays great and if it sounds great, that's really all that matters for me. I'm not going to not buy a guitar that plays great and sounds great just because it has a few artificial dings on it. As a matter of fact, I think the Relic jobs from Fender in particular look great. They really do look authentic and like this guitar has been around the world a few times. Whereas on some sort of higher end, well, not higher end, some sort of boutique guitar brands that also do Relic jobs, I find that some of them look artificial. They don't look genuine. Some just wear down parts of the body, whereas the rest of the guitar looks like a new guitar, and that just looks bizarre to me. But yeah, in the case of this guitar, all the checking looks really authentic. All the scratches and dings are in places where you'd expect them to be. And I guess a really cool thing about Relic guitars is that when I put my first ding or scratch into this guitar, I'm not going to notice really, because there are quite a lot of small scratches and stuff on it already, so I'm really not going to notice. So anyway, let's go through a few of the sounds that this thing is capable of producing, and then after that I'll talk a bit about the actual specs of the guitar. So here's my clean sound. Oh, I'm way out of tune. There we go. So here is the bridge pickup on its own. Oh yeah, before I forget, I'm using my Boss Katana 100 1x12 combo. I know you can't really see that in the frame, but it is there. Yeah, I'm using camera audio and lapel mic audio, so you're getting a very in-the-room sound as opposed to a direct signal. Okay, bridge and middle. middle and neck. Add a bit of gain to that. Something about using these two pickups together just makes me want to go. Okay, a neck pickup. Okay, now let's go to some heavier tones. Whoa. Okay, that's enough silly playing. So as far as the specs go, I think I maybe mentioned already that I didn't really know what the specs of the guitar were before I went to buy it. All I knew about it was it's a custom shop Strat, so obviously it was going to play great and look great, but I didn't really know anything about the actual ins and outs of the guitar. And it did come with a fancy sort of leather book, which I'll put in a shot of, that had a certificate of authenticity and a full spec sheet. So yeah, I'll put in a shot of that and you can take a look at it if you want to know the full specifications of the guitar. But for now, all I know from memory is that it's an alder body, maple neck obviously, and a really beautiful AAA grade rosewood fretboard. I'll try and get a close-up of that there. Really nice piece of rosewood. I never really thought of rosewood as an attractive tone wood. I'd always just thought it was sort of bland looking, but this really is a nice piece of rosewood. Yeah, 60s relic guitar, totally vintage spec, so it's got the vintage tuners with the hole in them, which was a surprise to me because I never restrung a guitar with these kind of tuners. So there was a bit of a learning curve there, but I think I've got it down now. And custom shop wound pickups, obviously, I'm not really sure what the whole specifications of those are, but I do know that the middle pickup is reverse wound, which I think the purpose of doing that is to make the positions 2 and 4 on the 5-way switch, to make them hum cancelling. So I'm all for that. Very thin nitro finish on this guitar, so it will age nicely over time, even though it already looks aged. But I guess the good thing about relic guitars is, maybe mentioned this before, when I put a scratch in this myself, I'm not going to notice because there are already quite a few dings and scratches and bumps and scrapes on this thing as it is. And yeah, that's pretty much all I know about the guitar from memory, but you can look at the spec sheet yourself. It does have a 9.5-inch radius fretboard. That just came to my mind there. I do remember that. And 6105 frets, whatever that means. So yeah, that about does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble on about this new instrument. If you can't tell, I'm quite excited about it, and it will be making a lot of appearances on my channel in the very near future. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up below and click subscribe for more, and I'll see you next week with plenty more content, and for weeks to come after that as well. So yeah, let's wrap this up. See you guys next week.